Hey guys, welcome to chessroads.com. This was a online game just finished between sergey Karjakin and Frolanov Dmitry in Aeroflot 2013 Grand Final. It was a 15 minutes plus 10-second game. So Karjakin is white. Played e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. It's a pattern of defense. Knight into e5, d6, knight f3, knight into e4, knight c3. This was this line mostly you won't see much in high level, but it is good compensation for the double pawn, and for that white will have a huge advantage in piece development. So after knight c3, dc3, bishop e7, bishop e3, castle shot, queen d2. Now white is simply trying to castles on the long side. Knight d7, long castle, knight e5. If white simply took knight into e5, there is no advantage. After d into e5, the end game, I think one should say it is better for black. See, for example, after knight into e5, t into e5, queen into d8, rook into d8, rook into d8, bishop into d8. This endgame, black will have a pawn majority on the king side, and you won't get any pawn majority on this 4 against 3 on the queen side for white. So obviously black should be better in the end game, so white doesn't want to play an end game. So after knight e5, he simply plays king b1. Now white is ready for making the pawn a double pawn on f file, because g file will be open, which is very dangerous for black after knight f3. So here he played c6, knight into a5, d into e5, and bishop d3, queen a5, queen e2, bishop e6, c4. c4 is the only move to prevent this, to shut down this bishop diagonal on e6. If you play a move like b3, the king side will be very weak, and black can simply attack by playing b5, c5, or even b4, c4, or even rook ac8. Black will get a faster attack on the king side, so he just played c4, rook ad8, bishop d2, attacking the queen and trying to transpose this bishop on the other diagonal, queen c7, bishop c3, bishop d6. I don't think bishop d6 doesn't really have any good idea. Maybe he simply wants to play a move like f5 and trying to expand on the queen side, or even f5 e4 now looks very good. So I have to prevent that. Yes, g4. Maybe g4 is good to prevent f5. So b5 was played, and h4, b4, bishop d2. White is just retreating his pieces. He wants to maintain his pieces. So bishop c5, rook de1, bishop d4, h5, a5, f4, f5. Very interesting move. F into e5, f into g4, rook h, f1. Rook into f1, rook into f1, king h8, queen e4. Now simply threatening queen into h7, bishop g8 was forced to play, bishop g5, g3. Interesting, could have moved his bishop, and I think few more in his bishop. h6 is a big problem for white. Thereafter he can play bishop f6, eyeing for the king on g8. So simply white succeeded in opening the king after h6, g2, queen into g2, bishop into e5, bishop d8, queen d8, queen e4, bishop f6, h into g7, h into g7, rook h1, threatening rook into h7, so h6. Now I think pause this position for a while and try to finish this game off. Okay, fine, I hope you saw this move, rook into h6, a very good move, bishop into h6, queen e5 check. Here black resigned in view of queen f6 or any other move like bishop g7, queen h5 check, bishop h6 is the only move, queen h6, bishop h7 is the only move, queen h7 is checkmate. So this was a very good game played by Karjakin in Aeroflot Grand Finale in 15 plus 10 seconds. Let us see next game in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment and don't forget to subscribe or applied. I'm uploading all the live games with live commentary. Thank you for watching this video.